Hey guys, it's Rye coming back at you with another deck tech for MTG Homebrew Network. We got another Pauper deck for you today. Today we're looking at the Food Tron list that you've seen on our channel, updated with some new Edge of Eternity's cards. We got the new Nutrient block in there, which I think is going to be really great to tie together this deck's food package. It's a take on the Alter Tron list that's pretty popular. That uses Ashnod's Altar to cycle Mirror Retrievers back and forth. But I figured that Mirror Retriever looks a lot like a food when you sacrifice it to Ashnod's Altar, because you can pick up your instant ramens, your golden eggs, your nutrient blocks. You can even pick up a Lembas with some timing shenanigans. And using that alongside Cauldron Familiar, we can actually generate a ton of mana and move through our deck really quickly. Each of these little 2 mana foods draws a card when it enters. You sack the cat to make that 2 mana, and then you sack the food to bring back the cat. Now, with the new one from Edge of Eternity's Nutrient block, we actually get to make mana going through our deck. Just one off of this, but that helps us cast our things like our Eviscerator's Insights, as well as our Energy Refractors and Prophetic Prisms that don't generate us a mana. We do have ways to pay off that original Alter combo between the Molten Gatekeeper just damaging our opponent outright, having that little bit of extra synergy with the Unearth cost. We can put it right back. And then we also have Foundry Inspector to discount and make infinite mana with that combo. The last little payoff we have is Golem Foundry. This one's a little bit slower. We can make infinite 3/3s off the Mirror Retriever loop as well as infinite mana, but that one doesn't win right away. Still great at a mid-range plan as well, because we can just play 3 of our foods, make a 3/3 blocker, and give us ourselves some extra turns. Candy Trail is also important in that regard, fixing our early turns to find our Tron mana, and giving us a little bit of extra life in card draw as we go forward. The other combo that we have to win our game is if we manage to draw through our whole deck, we can use Ashnod's Altar to sacrifice a Cauldron Familiar, make 2 mana, use that 2 mana to cast a Lembas, and then with the Lembas draw trigger on the stack, we sacrifice it to the Cauldron Familiar. Lembas gets shuffled back into our deck and we draw that Lembas. We're going to get infinite ETBs off the Cauldron Familiar doing this, and that'll drain our opponent out. Moving over to our sideboard, we've got Ancient Grudges to deal with relics, and Ancient Grudges to deal with relics, and Duresses to deal with things like Fairy Macabres and Thraben Charms that'll interrupt our graveyard. We've got Breath Weapons and Weather the Storms on our side to deal with more aggressive matchups, and then the blue decks that want to counter us, we're going to use Red Elemental Blast as well as that Duress to take some of those counters out of their hand so that we can combo off. Another problem this deck can sometimes run into is fixing mana-wise, since we're on that Urza's land package. So we're running some Prophetic Prisms, Conduit Pylons, and then Golden Egg lets us fix our mana too, which is really nice. That's pretty much it for the deck. If you want to take a look, the list will be in the description, and you can check out some of the gameplay on our channel now. Have a good one.